Hi, this is Adolf here, and I'm a senior colorist. So, continuing with the series where I'm going to show you the way I get feature films, I'm going to today explain about Save the Cat. Now, once again, a quick recap. Why am I explaining you this? Because I have been an editor previously, I have been a flame artist, I have been a colorist, and whatever I do it on the purpose. So, it is not like that I'm going to take one shot and start doing it. I would like to get into movies right from the beginning. I like to understand and get feel of the movie. I like to know the soul of the movie. So I'm going to quickly describe another structure which is being followed in some movies and which is called Save the Cat. So Save the Cat structure starts with an opening image. Opening image is a representation or an idea of what's going to come. In that opening image, we also see when, where, which part of the world are we in. It's like establishing the world. So what is the opening image do? Opening image establishes when and where are we and what is our world. It gives a broad overview of the world. The second stage in Save the Cat is a theme stated. A theme is usually called a guiding principle of a movie. So the first beat was opening image, second beat was theme stated. Now the third stage is the setup. So in the setup, you tell everything about a protagonist. You tell like where is he, what is his world, what is he doing. It's a setup. You're sharing the setup. Now, the fourth stage is called catalyst or an inciting incident. Remember the inciting incident we discussed in the very first React structure. In Save the Cat, the inciting incident is called as catalyst. Now, what is inciting incident? Inciting incident is protagonist's first brush against the conflict. It is where he comes directly, indirectly in contact with the conflict. The fifth stage in Save the Cat is debate. Here, the hero is going to debate for and against whether he should go on the adventure or he should not go on the adventure, whether he should go to a new world or he should not go to a new world. What are the stakes involved? And this is a very important stage where hero is going to consult or ask for advice. So debate is a stage where a hero is going to weigh why he should go on an adventure or why he shouldn't go on an adventure. He's going to measure the stakes. He's going to measure the risk. So the sixth stage is the backstory, or you call it B story. Now, in Save the Cat, they have decided to give hero a little bit of break. At this stage, you also establish a subplot and you give the hero a little bit of breather. Subplot is revealed at this stage. Stage 7 is called Fun and Games. It is the promise of the main premise of the movie. The eighth stage is called midpoint. In this midpoint, we actually established the antagonist. Now, like I discussed earlier, what is a midpoint? Let me recap quickly what is a midpoint. Midpoint can also be called as moment of truth. It is a stage at which protagonist understands when and why are they in the conflict. His perspective of the conflict changes completely. It can also be called realization of truth. Now, in Save the Cat structure, the midpoint is also used for establishing the antagonist. Now, nine stages called bad guys closing in. Now, in bad guys closing in, you might show three different type of conflicts. There might be a conflict, internal conflict of the hero. There might be internal or external conflict within the hero. There might be a conflict or difference of opinion within the hero's team. So you establish conflict in this stage. So after the hero knows what he wants, he regroups with his team, and the 10th stage is called All Is Lost. So what is the All Is Lost? You might see a mini battle, you might see a mini antagonist. The hero prepares and goes in the battle, but unfortunately he isn't prepared, doesn't know the rules of the game properly, and he and his team loses in this stage. The stage after all his loss is called Dark Night of the Soul. In this Dark Night of the Soul stage, the hero will get a major setback. He might be alone, he will be vulnerable, he will be suffering inside. The 12th stage is called Finale. Now, in Finale, hero is going to again figure out what's gone wrong, what tricks of the trade he hasn't learned, what he needs to do. He's going to come with a B plan, he's going to have a realization, and he's going to go with his full might against the antagonist. So this stage can also be called mono battle between the protagonist and the antagonist. It's a one-on-one. Remember, in the earlier battle which the hero lost, it was stage 10 where it is known as all is lost. Hero has recovered from it, hero has learned a lesson from it, and he's going to go with full might against the antagonist. It's going to be one and one. There might be a minor antagonist in all his lost stage or before, but a hero is going to now directly head on face the major antagonist, and this time is going to come up with a new plan of action with a new rules, new knowledge of the game. The last stage, or you can call the last beat in Save the Cat, is called Final Image. Final image can also be called aftermath, and in this final image, you show a stark contrast. You show a very different contrast between the beginning of the hero's world and the his world now. So the final image is contrasting to the opening scene or the opening image that we have seen. So this is 13 beat Save the Cat story structure. So what is this doing? Again, this is giving me milestones, and from those milestones, I'm finding out my color arc or color cues. So it is not necessary for you as a colorist to know this, but it is necessary for me, who has been an editor, to know this. It is necessary for me to plan the color arc and the color script. If you know the story structure, it's going to be really easy for you to break down the movie and understand the tensions, highs, ups, lows, and then work on the grade accordingly. So in Save the Cat, you have opening image, theme stated, setup, catalyst, debate, B story, fun and games, midpoint, bad lies closing, all is lost, dark night of the soul, finale, and the final image. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about Dan Harmon's story structure. Till then, thank you so much.